to a personnel shortage. All on-duty guards are requested to remain at their post until further notice. Civilians are kindly reminded not to loiter near the entrances and exits. Thank you for your cooperation.
Okay, everybody, I think we are good to go. Let me double check that. Yep, there we go. We are all set. How is everybody doing? Sir Dazzlot, thank you for the confirmation. How you doing today? Welcome in. What's going on, Ronaldson Dylan? Everything is good with me. Thank you for asking. Dragon, hello. It is going great so far. Thank you for asking. I haven't been up for that long. I kind of slept in, to be honest. About to go to bed, usually watch later on night shift. Well, no worries at all. Thank you very much for being here at all. And watching later if you do. Alright. I got that posted on the community tab. Let me get it on Twitter quick, and we will be all good to go. Sean, what's going on? Good morning or afternoon. How are you? Okay. And that one is up too. So we should be all good. Evening from England. Well, good morning from the U.S. Thank you for being here, legend. Appreciate it. Primate, what's going on, man? Good to see you. You're doing good? I'm glad to hear it. All right, folks. What shall we do today? You see, I was gonna do the last part of the league to get the axe, and then I did it last night. So, we will not be doing that. Gosh, what do I want to do first? What do I want to do first? Hero Killer, hello. Also, thank you, everybody, for jumping in and for those likes really early on. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Love your videos. Hey, let me fix my mic there. But do you think Division Heartland will be like Division 1 survival mode, battle royale type game mode? I don't know. You know, that's a good question, and I wish I could say more, but I really can't. But we do have something in that realm to talk about, which I'll wait a sec for a few more people to come in. As you may have seen from the title, there's been some rumors going around about a potential another new Division game, and we're going to talk about that and clear up some of the misconceptions there. But I've been getting a lot of questions about it, so I wanted to clear that up. We definitely need something new to keep us occupied. The events just don't last long enough. Well, we are getting Season 10 in just about a month. As you can see, Season 9 ends in exactly 5 weeks. And so the PTS for that will be pretty soon as well. Rogue Gaming UK is in here. What's going on to you? Rogue, guess what? Guess what? I'm doing a video later this week where I'm giving you a big ol' shout out because you put me onto this a few months ago. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but you'll see. So thanks for that. And how you doing today? Thanks for jumping in. Everybody, Rogue Gaming UK here is a fellow creator in the Division and kind of Ghost Recon space, so definitely check him out and hear it on Twitter. Is the spinoff the new game mode mentioned for the future season? No. No. But I'm just going to give it a minute for a few more people to jump in, and then we'll talk about it. We need some new missions. Well, we're getting Manning Zoo and title based on Legendary in Season 10. So, I know it's not new, per se, but at least it's something. Yes, you did. Rogue, you did. And it was great enough for me to make a video on it, so you'll see. Jive, what's going on? Hello, Roaming, how you doing? Alright, what do I want to do here? Maybe some countdown, but I kind of want a new... Could run it with the build I was showing off the other day that everybody liked. I've wondered, is Ghost Recon a part of the Division timeline, like before the dollar flew? No, I mean, I don't think that's been necessarily hinted at. I mean, if they wanted to make that work, they probably could. But I don't think that's ever really been their intention, you know? Alright, I think I want to throw together a quick Heartbreaker and run some Countdown. That's always an easy one to start with. Why do I even have both of these? Those are identical. Let's get rid of that. Just some live stash management, don't worry about me. But welcome in, everybody. We got 30 of us in here. I'll show the thing about the spinoff before we start Countdown, just so everybody can see it. Did you play Multiverses yet? I did not, Trey, but I saw that was a thing. Have you played it? Have you liked it? Don't really need either of those, to be honest, but whatever. Let's see if I use Memento. I can use my Fenris gloves. Let's get one of these going. My Heartbreaker pieces are all over the place. Just got home from work, good stuff. Do you think the True Sons will be a new NPC that will work with, like, civilians? Potentially, but, you know, I think despite what we saw go down in Season 9, the True Sons are still not great people. You know, we've seen them do some pretty horrific things in the past, especially in some of the, you know, greater, like, lore, like in the novels and stuff. So I don't know if the True Sons are ever going to be, like, friends and allies in that sense, but I think as far as working together with them to stop a common enemy, I think that's more the route we're going to see, if that makes sense. Alright, do I still have my ACS in here? I do not. Been Breakpoint, Sam Fisher's Echelon. Watch almost the same as Division Agent. Is it really? I mean, they've definitely teased stuff like that. I mean, Ubisoft loves to do little Easter eggs in that vein. So, yeah. What would be the best way to go level up the watch? I'm at 250. A lot of people like the, they like the Summit Floor 10 strat. If you kind of look that up, I'm sure you'll get a search result pretty fast. I prefer to do open world resource convoys, and I have a video on that as well. If you go to my tips and guides playlist on the channel. So there's different ways, you know. I Alright, we got a lot of people talking about this, so let me just finish putting together this build, and we'll take a look at the thing that everyone's talking about lately.
Excuse me.
Just running into that NPC. I wish they released that. I know, Primate. Well, I guess not recently, but I made a video not too long ago where I talked about some of that old stuff. And I was looking at that thing, I'm like, dang, that would have been pretty sweet if they had ever really added that. What do I usually use in here? Dang, what do I use? I can't use a Banshee Pulse. I guess I could do a shield. Do I have this leveled up all the way? Do I have the scanner pulse all the way? No, let's just do that. Even though I don't really need it. Question, I'm on PC, I'm proficient in 230 times, my expertise level is only 12. Does that sound normal with me running countdown 4 to 5 times a day? They blocked you on Twitter. 213. Let's take a peek. I mean, I'm almost 11 and I have 79. 213 out of... Let's see if that's about 2/3. I mean, that's probably pretty close. I think. I'm not 100% sure on like the exact math there, but I don't think you're too far off necessarily. All right, this is not going to be optimized in the least, but I don't really care. We're just doing it for fun and to have some easy gameplay. Alright, before we start countdown, I will show the thing that everyone's talking about. Yeah, no problem, Cheeky. I'm 20 and took 140 items, roughly. Yeah, so that sounds pretty close. Alright, before I start countdown, let's show this thing that everyone's been talking about lately, and that is Codename Reaper. If anyone has seen this, Jeff Grubb, who is like a industry, news insider guy, on a podcast... He said, and I went and listened to this, he said, you can see the transcription there on the screen, basically said that among a lot of other Ubisoft news, there was a thing going around that apparently there is a new Division spin-off in the works, Codename Reaper, that is a standalone battle royale. And what he says in this video is like, this thing was a battle royale that was play-tested last year, and then it got shelved due to poor reception, and now they're retooling it and bringing it back and introducing some roguelike elements. That's basically what the extent of what he said on that podcast. Excuse me. And so my first reaction to that is, well, if there was another Division game that had already been playtested, do you really think we wouldn't have heard about it? The Division community is not subtle in the least. Every single thing we talk about or that ever goes on is always shared on Reddit or on Twitter or wherever. So that was my first reaction. But then a lot of people were like, well, there was already a lot of rumors that Heartland was going to involve some Battle Royale-like elements. Could this be that? I mean, there was just confusion across the board, and then good old Tom Henderson swooped in this morning to say, this is Heartland, to my understanding. So I contemplated making a video on this a few days ago, but I'm like, it really seems like not a non-story. And so I'm glad now that Tom Henderson has cleared this up, and I would concur with what he said, that this Codename Reaper news that's going around, it's just Heartland. I don't know if Jeff just didn't do enough research or what, but that seems to be about the extent of that story for anybody who was curious. And yeah, that's really all I had to share about that, but I just wanted to clear the air because I've been getting a lot of questions about it on Twitter and elsewhere. And so there you go. Codename Reaper is allegedly just Heartland, if you hear anybody talking about that around the community. Best way to give, donate, same type of gear. Yeah, doing gameplay and donations help a lot with the speed of all that.
Area using one of the designated checkpoints.
Alright, I've only got 60 there. Let me go and do some countdown.
Invite to another agent's group. Receive. You are now in a group.
But we almost have 50 people in here watching already, so thank you all very much for jumping in. If you've not yet hit that like button, if you want to support the channel and the stream, I'd very much appreciate it. It helps out the YouTube algorithm and whatnot. So Heartland is a standalone survival game, or do we not really know yet? I think all we know, I mean, we don't know anything officially, so I think it's impossible to make any finalized conclusions. What we know from that information is that Heartland, well, I don't want to say too much. What I will say is we don't know anything officially. There's been different conflicting information from Battle Royale to Survival Like, so in due time, everything will be explained. That's what I will say. Emperor, what's going on? Good morning, good afternoon. What a beast, just started to stand right there. Oh, I need to change my thing to that. Heartland is going to be like survival, more like it won't be the same. I mean, I think there's a lot of things that worked well in OG Survival, and I think there's a lot of things that didn't work well. And so if they were to ever revisit Survival in any capacity in the Division universe, I think there's lessons to be learned and implemented, you know? Is Striker worth building now since Heartbreaker exists? That is the golden question, my friend, and that's part of why I was never too opposed to the nerf like a lot of people were. Heartbreaker is still theoretically better than Striker, but Striker does offer you a bit of a different playstyle with the faster rate of fire. You can use it with stuff like an SMG and whatnot. So I think there are certainly cases where it can still be better, yeah. But Heartbreaker is quite good, and statistically I think it does offer you more damage.
System disrupted.
It's on the blog post for the Division fandom.
System restored.
That sounds interesting. How you doing today, Sebastian? Thanks for tuning in. I don't even know if I have the right laser on my showstopper. Alright, what do we have to do? Cooling tower contain... Oh, I want to go containment for sure. I do not have the right one on there. There we go. You gotta build for the blue screen? I do not. But, you know, I should make one. Because I haven't used it a ton, but I enjoyed it when I did, so maybe that'll be my next project. I mean, you can't go wrong with just pairing it with, like, Heartbreaker, you know? Oh, we can't get that yet.
System malfunctioning.
Demon, what's going on? Good morning. I was waiting for a video.
High risk hostile.
You seen the axe yet? Which axe?
System back online. Area secure.
brother. Just trying to grab him and I fell off. Oh yes, Demon. I was saying when the stream started that I was gonna finish the League on stream, and then I did it last night. So I'm actually wearing the axe right now. It's a bit smaller than I would like, but it still looks decent. So you know, it's even smaller than the Hunter one. Jeez. I feel like Heartbreaker was kind of useless since Striker exists now. Heartbreaker is just a better, more complicated Striker. Hope they go through with a nerf. Well, they already did. They already did reduce its power a while ago, so I don't foresee them doing it again.
System breach initiated.
No, Striker is still very strong and fun, Emperor. It's just that when Heartbreaker gives you similar damage and the extra armor, when you're specifically using ARs or LMGs, it's hard to make the comparison, you know? So does anyone know the lore behind the summit? Like why we want to take control? No, I don't think there's... I could be wrong, Dragon, but I don't think there's any lore. It's just a gameplay thing. So, yeah. I need the Agent Watch's backpack trophy. I think you can still get it, Primate. You get it from the recruit a friend thing. You know what I did? I just got my friend to do like an hour worth of gameplay, so I'd do like the first 3 missions, and I got it, and he never played again, so it's doable. But it is pretty cool. I like using that one.
Critical systems exposed. Data transfer halted. Incoming. High risk hostile.
I won't run from you.
Oh, goodness.
Area secure.
Good stuff.
Agent, you should be able to access the reactor.
I want my clutch back? Well, glad you do. I certainly do not. I'll have to find a friend now. Yeah, that's the hardest challenge of getting the thing. Do you, Rogue? I think YouTube autoblocks links in the chat, but if you want to DM that to me, I can put it in the chat here.
Agent, you've reached the reactor.
I
need you to
had no
get
idea
back
that was a
online.
thing. I just did it legit back when it came
Now
out.
that you're in, we need to decrypt the safety protocols.
Because it sounds like a lot of people here want to do it. When is the special report for Season 10 coming out? Probably... I mean, the update is coming out August 30th, so probably shortly before then, because that's what they did for the Season 9 one, right? They did it, like, just a few days before, I think. So, yeah. Let me look at the calendar. It's coming out the 30th. I would guess maybe in the week of August 22nd, at one point in there.
Good work decrypting the protocols. You need to remove those controls to get the reactor back online.
Oh, if your wife borrows a character. That's like if your life does. I don't. That sounds sinister. How'd that back that piece?
Nice. Almost done. I need you to destroy whatever the hell that thing is called. You'll need to run the sequence twice.
I do not hear a killer, but if you can DM me on Twitter, if you have a Twitter, my DMs are always open in there. Discord is a work in progress. Trust me, a lot of people have asked. What do we have to do? Oh, shoot the thing.
Great work, Agent. Now you just need to restart the reactor and keep any hostiles from knocking it offline or killing you. No pressure.
Rogue incinerator turret detected.
Alright, thank you, Rogue. After this countdown run, I'll get that posted in the chat.
Reactor online. Evacuate the facility. 5 minutes to lockdown.
What are you doing hiding up there?
Good
Yeah,
work,
thank you for the
Agent.
DM. I
You saved the
will
planet. Move to extraction point.
get that as soon as this ends.
Helo is ready when you are. Shoot a flare to signal Taurus.
It's kind of sad that the DZs are such a waste of area and effort in the game. Probably one of the vendors fell so flat. I mean, yeah, I still get plenty of usage out of them. My friends and I went on a pretty freaking fun mana run last night. But as far as I'm not really being utilized, for sure. And my game crashed. Well, that's fun. Alright, let's get that video in the chat. I'm not even on PC. What's going on here? Okay. Copy. All right. I've not watched this myself, but Rogue knows what he's talking about. If anyone, excuse me, wants a workaround or shortcut guide for the refer and stuff, there you go. Oh, you mean 12 per DZ? Yeah. But I mean, part of the problem is just, I don't know, there's a lot of problems. It's almost too much to get into. Well, at least I have a few things to do while we wait for the special report. Reviewing a new game coming out this week. Is that on the 16th? I'm excited to see that, Sebastian. See what Lightfall is all about. F. Yeah. I sent you a link. Alright, I'll check it out. No, yeah, it happens on Xbox. I've been getting that ever since the game came out. Okay. Oh, well, I certainly can't be showing that on stream, Hero Killer. That's some that's some sensitive stuff right there. All right. Well, shoot, I guess we'll just run another. Gotta get at least a full countdown running. That was ridiculous. There we go. Expertise 11. 11, baby. Here, let me save this quick. Whoops. See if I can get my eagle up to 11. Oh yeah, easy. Alright, I kind of want to get these ones up to 10. Walker glove and that holster. And a Walker glove. There we go. Usually mid-mission, yeah. For sure, yeah. I appreciate the link, Hero Killer. Okay. Now everything's 10, and these are 11. How much does the skill take to do? I think a lot, right? Where's that? Drone, defender. I could actually do that. Why not? Let's get up to like 500. Yeah, why not? Get that up to 8. Solid. God, the returns for the PvP one is so little. That went up like 0.3%. It's not nothing though. I think we should do some solo DZ later. What do you guys think? A little later on the stream once I'm warmed up enough. Could be fun. Alright, those are both 11. Yeah, that's probably fine for now. Do we have any good targets in the DZ? Hardwire, masks. Alright, south could be popping. What do I want to do? Been wondering if bringing back the old gear sets and classified gear set future Division 2 would be a good idea. I will never support the idea of classifieds coming back, but a lot of people will, so you know, no knock on you there. There's no right answer, but I think they ruined build diversity in Division 1, so I've never been a fan of the idea of bringing them back. Alright, let's run it. We gotta at least do one successful countdown run, and then I think we'll do some... I guess we'll try some solo DZ, see how that goes. We have over 55 people hanging out in here. Thank you all very much for tuning in. We're also only one like away from 30 likes, so if you've not yet dropped a like on the stream, if you want to support the content in the channel, very much appreciate it. But thank you all for being here. They bring that back. I'm never going in the DZ, yeah. They do that, then bring my bleed build back. Yeah. Thank you, Bryce. How you doing today, man? Yeah, let's show the spin-off thing again, since I'm sure there's some different people in here. So, the basic story is that there's been a lot of talk lately. Do I gotta refresh this? About Codename Reaper. So on this podcast, Jeff Grubb is like an industry insider. He was talking about, on this podcast, a lot of the Ubisoft stuff lately with the cancellations and whatnot. And he just threw out this thing that apparently there is a new game, Codename Reaper, that is a Division Battle Royale that's in the works. He said that it was play-tested last year, and then he got poor reception, so they kind of shelved it, and now they're bringing it back and retooling it and adding in some new stuff. A lot of people were like, well, that sounds like Heartland, because Heartland is rumored to be a Battle Royale thing. What's the deal, Jeff? And then good old Tom Henderson came in today to clear up, and he said this is Heartland to my understanding. So I don't personally have anything to add on to this, but a lot of people have been asking me, so I just wanted to clear it up that Codename Reaper, if you're hearing about it, is just Heartland. So there's not another fourth game coming out that we gotta worry about. You know, that would be crazy. Yeah, so it's just been a bit of a misconception, and so for Bryce and anyone else, I just wanted to clear that up. Like I said, I thought about doing a dedicated video for it, but it seemed gratuitous to a degree.
Agent, outcasts have taken over the power plant.
I have to have Bright
Procedures
Tyler,
have been
Emoji Weapon
initiated.
Talent System last night.
Last
There's a
time
lot of
we
good
used
stuff from Div
radioactive
1 they can bring back.
poison.
Just classifieds are not my... Classifieds do not make that list for me.
We need to get
Classifieds
control
in
of the
Div 1,
experimental
Room
reactor.
PvE, and PvP. With that said, you could create some unique builds. Definitely. Yeah, definitely Padrone. But I agree with you about the balance part.
Reactor unstable. Emergency lockdown.
And how you doing, by the way? Welcome in.
Activated. 15 minutes lockdown. Communication relay offline.
Magnetic containment failure. Elevated threat of EMP discharge.
Alright, let's get these, and then I think we'll do containment again. Yeah, frontline guns. I'm going to have a video out, should be tomorrow, talking about, I mean, obviously focused on Division, because this is a Division channel, but we're going to talk about some of the Ubisoft stuff and how that all relates to Div. But yeah, it was pretty interesting to see. Doing good, glad to hear it. Ill Intent, how you doing? Good morning or afternoon, welcome in. How you doing? Oh my goodness, I was not looking.
Vital signs critical.
Missed.
System curtailed.
Now we got 60 people in here. Thank you all very much
System back
for
online.
tuning in. Washington, what's going on? What's up, what's up? Alright, let's hit containment. Close range and long range. Don't talk about frontline. I know, it's a very sore subject here for our friend Rogue.
Shade tech detected.
Be nice if I get Div 2 to not crash every time I play it. Tried everything. If you're on PC, they said that the fixes for those should be implemented with the upcoming apparel event, and that is on August 9th, so I know it's not necessarily around the corner, but those should be fixed coming up. And that's, you know, great news for everyone on PC, because that's a huge issue, no doubt. Out of curiosity, do we have any news on Heartland coming out? News as far as official news, no. But what I will say is we know that Ubisoft Forward is on September 10th, and we have Gamescom shortly before that. And to put it lightly, I would be shocked if we didn't hear anything about it at one or both of those events. So I don't know about Gamescom because I don't know what times they do that in or if Ubisoft has a specific showcase, but I will be live streaming Ubisoft Forward on September 10th here on the channel. Everyone should tune in. I think it's going to be a fun time. So hopefully that helps, Greg.
Critical systems exposed. Data transfer halted. Incoming. High-risk hostile.
Alright, get the stacks up all the way. Go to town. That's how we do it. The biggest thing I want from the specialization rework is I want the spec and the spec way more punch. See, I feel like I'm in the minority there.
You should be
At least
able
as
to
far
access
as
the lab.
minor enemies go. I mean, like, you know, anything that's not like a boss or something. I feel like the majority of them are pretty effective. Like, I pull out my not all of them. The rocket launcher that I'm using, for example, is pretty bad. But, like the minigun and the TAC 50 and a lot of them, I feel like are pretty solid. But I know what you mean. They could be better. And they've said one of the things they wanted to do was introduce a system where you can weaken enemies and then do even more damage with the spec weapon. So, excuse me, we'll have to see how that all plays out. But yeah, that'd be nice for sure. It was an abomination, jeez. Yeah, I didn't really have a dog in that fight because I'm not a Ghost Recon guy, but I saw some of the gameplay, Rogue, on... Someone streamed it on Twitch back when they did that test, and I mean, I don't know. It didn't look necessarily bad, but, like, I'm talking about that in isolation. Like, it didn't really look like Ghost Recon, so it was weird. Don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you, Demon. Dubsta, what's going on? Hello. Welcome in.
Agent,
you should stream more? Oh man, what's going on, Bama? I do once a week. I try. Man, I got a lot going on this summer. I've been going around everywhere. So once a week is my almost for sure. Beyond that, especially once Heartland comes out, I'm gonna try and at least do like 2 of them. I think that would be pretty fun. But we'll see. I appreciate you wanting me to do it more. Lets me know I'm doing at least a decent job.
Experimental reactor unstable. Safety protocols activated.
How many new combinations of gear have you created from the new upgrade system? Which are you talking about, Craig? Combinations from the new upgrade system. Maybe I'm dumb and I'm just not thinking about something obvious. The flamethrower is an overkill on bosses, though. The flamethrower is fun too, but yeah, it could be better. All right, people. The last 2 valves. Come on, come on. I was over here because I thought people were gonna be on it. One more. You got this. The technician spec could do with some love, yeah. I say increase enemy firepower to compensate spec weapon damage. Slow points to full.
Elevated stress of EMP discharge.
Yeah, I get you.
Nice work on the valve.
Frontline was neither Ghost Recon nor Tom Clancy, yeah. Respectively, Call of Duty. Copy, yeah. Yep. And that's what it looks like. Like, it didn't look necessarily terrible on its own, but in the context of it, it's supposed to be a Tom Clancy Ghost Recon game. It's like, what? That's not really, that don't really make sense.
Serious trauma detected. Agent incapacitated. Agent vital signs 0.
Any ideas on how to get the weapon skin for the Vector SV? Is that the one with the stock or no stock? Because, I mean, they've both gotten ones in the season passes before. The no stock one is currently in the pass, and I think it looks really cool. You're talking about the jewel one for the one with the stock? That was like a season 1 skin or something, and I don't think you have any way to reacquire those.
System disrupted. System disrupted.
Gameplay wasn't good, plus wasn't what the Jared Community Spectre wanted. Yeah, and that's always a problem. Has anyone played X-Find? I have. I'm in the Insider program, and at least according to their wording of the NDA, I'm allowed to talk about it. I just can't share any, like, pictures or anything. And I like it. You know, it's not going to be, like, my favorite game of all time, and first-person shooters aren't in general. But the changes they made, moving it away from a specifically Tom Clancy title, all of the refinement they've done and, like, work they've done to bring in, you know, people to test it and stuff, I think they're going in a good direction, and I think it should be coming out before too long, and I'm excited for it. I'll definitely do a few videos for it on the channel, and a few streams and whatnot. It'll be fun. It's just a nice, fun game, and I think they achieved kind of the Ubisoft catalog shooter, you know, of all the different IPs. I'm falling behind a little bit on chat, everybody, but I will catch up. Just stay right here and do it. Now that everyone is trying to upgrade these missions, if you're playing on stream, that would be a combination you create to get gear up pretty quickly. Oh, I got you, Greg. I had a build for a while that was just called like Leveler. That's what I named the loadout, where I would just swap in stuff that I hadn't had maxed out yet. I'm not doing that currently, but there were a good number of pieces I swapped out on there. And I mean, it's effective to do that and donate, you know.
Experimental reactor offline.
I like doing Countdown with the Hunter's Fury build. I use the apartment and the Scorpio. Nice. Hunter's Fury is always a lot of fun, and especially for Countdown when you're moving around a lot, it's a good option. Gotta go jump on Division. Alright, thank you very much, Hero Killer, for being in here.
Great
I
work,
appreciate
Agent.
it.
The power plant is stable. Now get the hell out of there. When you're ready, send up a flare so Torres can pick you up.
Flame turret needs to auto track. Yeah, the flame turret is rough in this game. Yeah, they have consultants that are like ex-Call of Duty pros, Rogue, and so, I mean, you know, as far as doing right by what that genre is, they're definitely doing that, but it's just a question of if people want it, you know. Doing top flying Rogue Hill. He's a good YouTuber. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Hero Killer. That's very kind. Why isn't it blue screen garbage? I don't think it's garbage. I mean, it's not the most amazing gun in the world, but there's certainly good good ways to do it, to use it. Is there such a thing as Call of Duty Pro? I mean, like people like ex esports players, and they brought on one that a lot of people were very excited for when I made a video on it. I didn't know anything about him, but yeah. So, yeah, I'm not saying X-Defined is going to be the most groundbreaking, insane game of all time, but I think it'll be fun, and that's, at the end of the day, all I can hope for from a game, so. But if anyone has any stronger opinions on it, I'm certainly
Get on
not
that helo. You've got hunters incoming.
going to try and argue with you, because I don't really care at the end of the day. It's not Division X-Defined. Although it used to be a Division game, I'll tell you that. When you play it and you see the maps and you see everything in there, it was definitely supposed to be a Division like first-person spin-off, and then they changed it. So I think that's still pretty funny.
System disrupted. System restored.
Got a very fun DLC launch. Had 3,000 people in the chat. That's crazy, Rogue. Did you really? 3,000 when DLC came out? Dude, I'm so excited for Heartland, and I mean not just because of the numbers, but like the amount of new interest in people that are going to be paying attention to the franchise and the game. It's just going to be so exciting, you know? And I've never covered Division when a new game is released. You know, back when Div 2 came out, I had like 30 subs, and I took a big break. I didn't really start until TU6, and so I'm so excited for that whole experience. It's going to be crazy, and I'm going to do my best to keep up with it.
is ready when you are. Shoot a flare to signal Torres.
What's pro about run and shoot? I don't get
Torres
it.
inbound on your location. Hold tight. She'll get you home.
I mean, you know, what's pro about swinging a club in golf? I'm not necessarily saying those are equatable, but I mean, everything takes skill. You can't just walk into something and be amazing at it. So clearly, people who are in those are the best of the best.
Serious trauma detected.
Torres is in position.
System curtailed.
Oh, we got a lot of people jumping in. Hello, everybody. We got 70 people in here all of a sudden. Hello, hello. Alright, I'm a little behind on chat, but we're almost done with this.
System reactivated.
Oh, boy. Now, don't axe me, please. Face time. And he gave me a liberty. Good stuff. That's when we go. Okay. My goal is to play Serena Tanker, last name for the Imperial Dynasty, so I do weekly cash and got it. Good stuff, Washington. That's always satisfying to get the one you want out of one of those. Next one is certainly fun. That's what video games are supposed to be, yeah,
like
for
that.
sure. Darth,
We
what's
may
going on?
actually
Hello.
Keep the lights on this winter.
Thing with Heartland so fresh. Yeah. Justice, what's going on? Hello. Better late than never. What's going on, Powerbomb? Good to have you. Definitely looking forward to Heartland. I won't say everybody, but I think a lot of people who are Division fans should be looking forward to Heartland, whether or not they currently are or not. I hope they make more official books for Heartland or Resurgence. That would certainly be cool, Dragon. Though if anybody hasn't read it and you want some very, very light teases for like Heartland, I would definitely recommend going and reading The Division Recruited, which is the most recent novel that came out. I'm not saying it's anything groundbreaking, but there's a few references here and there. Excuse me. Framed, what's going on? Hello. Welcome in, everybody. Now I see where my shotgun went. I also think I know why Frontline is canceled, and thank you, Div2, for that. Well, you'll have to fill me in there, Rogue. I'm sure there's a lot of drama back there. Andrew, hello. Good afternoon to you. I'm just saying that there's not much big brain plays in shooter sports that require... Well, look, I'm certainly not interested in arguing about it. I don't really care one way or the other, but that's the way they're labeled, and those are the people they got on the game to help make it. So, let's see, are any of these one-off from... This should be. Alright, who wants to see some solo DZ? Come on, I know somebody does. King Slayers, how you doing? Just got back from vacation at Mackinac Island in Cedar Point. Nice. Where? I don't know where that island is, but good stuff. Did you have fun?
Civilians are not permitted to carry firearms inside the safe area.
Is anyone bummed about Frontline? I was barely even aware of it. Not really. I mean, I'm not. I think maybe one person said they were a little disappointed in the chat, but mainly we were just talking about how interesting it was that they canceled it and all that. Just subscribe to your channel. Thank you very much, Miguel. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Alright, people are down for the DZ. Let's do it. I'm not guaranteeing anything great here. Could go terribly, but we're going to see. Who's one of the smartest to it? Oh, yeah. Good old Bucharest. I gotcha. And who knows? All those people in Bucharest now, where are they going to start working? We'll see. Oh boy. Well, there's a group of 4 out here. That's probably not going to go terribly in my favor.
Hilo is returning to base.
Got one's unbreakable. There's someone behind me? Okay.
agent neutralized nearby. Rogue defender drone detected.
Oof. I'd be down to group up with these dudes if they want to. How is he seeing me over that? That's crazy.
Rogue agent eliminated.
Let's see.
You are now group leader.
Oh, he invited me. Alright,
You have been promoted
Solo and
to
Darkson,
group
indeed.
leader. Invite to another agent's group.
Heck yeah, I'll
Proceed.
get in the group. He's by himself. Where's that other
You
dude?
are now in a group.
I don't know.
An agent has reconnected.
Have you played Heartland as the hype reel or not?
Another
Oh,
agent has
Miguel,
been
that
promoted
is
to group
that is
leader.
such a question. I think, you know, I think that's all there is to it. I think. Obviously, I can't say it one way or the other, but what I will say is that, well, I've said this many, many, many times before. Out of everything coming up for the Division universe, more Div 2 stuff, Resurgence, everything, the movie, I am by far most excited for Heartland. So, there you have it. DZ. In Michigan, gotcha. Glad you had fun, man. Any tips for the rock and roll? Do you mean like how to get it, Washington, or what? Frontline was the game known as for, yeah. Good y'all at the DZ vendor. Sure, Darth, you want in? We'll get you in here. Get a 4 count going. Get in here, dude. We'll run the server. They weren't really camping. They were just fighting out on the street. There's some... Talking about camping, there can be some pretty bad
Another
camps that
agent
happen.
is now in your group.
Yeah, my thoughts on Heartland are about what Justice is saying there in the chat. I like your YouTube channel, but I also like your Division 2 character. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. One sec, alright.
Another agent has joined your
There's
group.
Darth. I could join, might have some server desync. Shoot, well, we just got 4. Let's do a run and we'll see if we have any weak links. I'm interested to see Jack's performance here at Shade 283, so we'll see, Rogue. Better question, how do I get DZ resources? Is there a way they can purchase the rock and roll in the DZ vendor? It can randomly show up in their inventory. Okay, why do we have to bring out the statuses right away, people? Come on. There's no
Medical
need.
assistance needed.
There's no need for that. What did we
Agent
do?
action.
Ooh.
Agent killed. Rogue blinder firefly detected. Rogue defender drone detected.
So yeah, it could randomly show up in their inventory, and then DZ resources you just get from going in the DZ opening caches, doing landmarks, that type of stuff. And then if it does show up in their inventory, then you can purchase it, yeah. But conflict caches, they drop a fair amount from those. So. Alright. Tables have turned. Catharsis Mask with med build is OP. Love to run DZ with you on PS5, yeah. Better go in the DZ and get demolished by Green First trying to extract. Oh man.
Extraction called for.
There's a... Hold on. Maybe there's a power bomb. Does somebody think they can really extract in my Dark Zone? In my Dark Zone? Don't they know that I pay to keep these servers running? Of course, I'm kidding. Where are they fighting down here? Oh, he just killed one of them. Okay, whatever. We'll go up here. And by the way, that was sarcasm, people. Sarcasm.
Rogue striker drone detected. Rogue assault turret detected.
A drone and a... Hello. What's going on here?
Now detecting contaminated gear.
Dude, this drone hurts.
Extraction hero almost within range. Rogue explosive seeker mine.
But see, I'm a nice guy. I'll leave them their stuff if they want to
Gear
go back and get
detected.
it. I won't deconstruct it.
Helo is on site.
Oh, one of them's back. Okay, I don't know why the secret mine would go for the drone. That was definitely questionable on its part.
Now detecting contaminated gear.
Alright. Got that. Which D's are in West? Yes, Rogue is correct. Rock and roll's my unicorn but desperate times means I have to PvP. Yeah, like I said, conflict caches have always been the way that I've most consistently gotten them. But they can be sold by the DZ vendors, and I think you can get name caches. Someone could correct me if I'm wrong there. Where did all these, Are they up with Darth? Where are the people that actually were here to PvP? The dudes who were rogue. They just disappear as soon as we go rogue? Uh-oh, Darth. I'm coming. Yes, name caches. Alright, there you
Helo
go.
is
Name
headed
caches,
back.
DZ vendors, conflict caches.
Rogue stinger hive detected.
I'm sorry, Darth. I wasn't there to
Rogue
back you
striker
up.
drone detected.
Isn't the rock and roll being sold this week at the DZ vendor? I do not know, is it? That would certainly be a good way. Oh. Darth, I'm probably just gonna stay game chat just because it's easier for me to manage when on stream.
Contaminated gear detected. Now detecting contaminated gear.
I'm so confused where that whole group went. Yes, it is. Well, there you go. Alright, so anybody who wants it, it is being sold right now at one of the vendors. I'm not sure which one. Where? What? Who's shooting the fire? Darth killed somebody. No need to apologize at all, Squirtle. How you doing? Welcome in.
Rogue
I
explosive
appreciate
seeker
anyone
mine
being here at any
detected.
time of the stream. There's no time requirements here. This guy's build is unfortunately just not up to
Helo
par.
almost at extraction now. Agent down. Rogue stinger hive detected. Rogue agent neutralized nearby.
Yeah, this is not too fair. I'm sorry, guys.
Hero arrived.
That was rough. That was really rough. Yeah, there you go. If anybody wants the rock and roll, it's at one of the DZ vendors right now. No, I'm on Xbox, Andrew.
Rogue striker drone detected.
That'll mess me up. Oh, well, thank you for the heals, Jack. That helps. Alright, we might have to clear this and do a different server, because these guys are not... Clearly, they're not too prepared for the PvP. I'm just gonna go clear this. This is not. This is not too fair to these fellas. Oh, one of them bought some more armor. Unfortunately, that cover does not work too well.
Rogue Stinger hive detected. Rogue agent killed.
Oh.
Serious trauma
gun.
detected.
What's up?
Agent down. Agent
King from
vital
Rock and Roll
signs
DZ
0.
West. There we go. Thank you, Rogue. If anybody wants it, there you go. I know, Darth. I don't even know what took me out there. Mostly mid rolls. Well, I mean, you know, for anybody who doesn't want to play the actual
Safe area
PvP
detected.
stuff, that's a good way to do it.
Entering invaded dark zone.
This ain't fair.
Rogue protocol deactivated.
This really ain't fair. Sorry, sir. Alright, I'm gonna go clear this. These guys are not having a good time. But they keep coming out. I mean, you can't just shoot me in the back like that. It's a little rude.
Rogue striker drone detected.
Alright. Yeah, we're cutting this off. We're cutting this off. And then I might go check south or get a different west server. Some people who are more down to PvP. Which one are we going for? Okay, this one.
Engaging landmark.
Alright, Darth, I'm gonna find a different server, and then I will invite you to that one.
Incoming
And yeah, if
hostiles
anybody else on
detected.
Xbox wants to jump in, if we find a good server, we can go. Or we could run some conflict. I'm up for that too. But DZ would be fun. There we go. Don't want to get marked again though, so I might go this way. GG's, my friend. Have your extraction. Have fun.
Extraction Extraction called for.
A little weak, but at the start I want it for stack building. No, yeah, the ACS is
An agent has gone offline.
incredibly good for Heartbreaker or, you know, Striker or any of that stuff.
Exiting invaded dark zone.
Alright, Darth, let me find a
You have
different
left the
server and I
group.
will invite you. Here we go. This looks better. Can I go to recent? Darth. There we go. Can't invite you to the game. Why is that? Aren't you on my friends list? Yeah. There we go. There we go. This is looking better.
You are now group leader. Reception
Make sure we're not
limited.
transferring.
Proximity coverage only.
Can't see it.
You have been promoted to group
We are.
leader. Another agent is now in your group. Rogue agent detected.
I hit leave.
You have left the group.
Alright, Darth, I'll invite you again in a minute. I'll
Rogue agent
try and see if
nearby.
someone leaves so we don't transfer.
Nearby agent has gone rogue. Rogue hive detected. Hilo is headed back.
Ooh.
Vital signs critical.
Get in there! Why would nobody push up with me?
Agent
Oh, man.
incapacitated.
Oh, man.
Agent. Vital signs 0. Safe area. Transitions jammed.
Alright, let me try again,
Proximity
Darth.
coverage only. Hilo is returning to base.
Where are ya?
Rogue
Actually, we can
agent
try and get you
detected.
now, Rogue, if you still want to play. But the server's kind of full. Wait, did I just transfer? No, I think we're good. Okay, let's see. Darth. Let's try one of them first.
You are now group leader.
Wait for skills to load
Another
in.
agent has joined your group.
Nope, dang. Alright, we'll give it another minute.
You have left the group.
Oh, they're all in there now. Shoot. Oh.
Serious trauma detected.
Didn't know he was laying in me while I was shooting his guy on
Agent
the rope.
down. Agent vital signs 0.
Alright, I'll just wipe a few times, see if anybody leaves, and I'll try and get you guys in again. That's all you can really do.
Rogue agent
The
nearby.
servers are this small.
Rogue agent neutralized nearby.
Are they fighting up here? They wipe them up here.
Nearby agent has become rogue. Rogue defender drone detected.
Thought I sent that invite.
You have been promoted to group leader.
It's unavailable. Alright, let's finish these guys off.
Rogue hive detected. Nearby rogue agent killed. You are now group leader. You have been promoted to group leader.
I think we're not transferring.
Another agent
That's
is
good.
now in your group. An agent has disconnected. agent
Alright, we got one of them in.
neutralized.
Rogue, let's try you. Alright, nice. We got one in. Let's try Rogue. Oh, that's gonna be tough though, because I can't just leave anymore. I'd have to kick you if it does that. Here, I can try getting you guys in a party. Let's do that. Where's Rogue at? Rogue game. Holy. I've got too many friends. Give me a K. Hey, what's going on? I need Rogue in here so that I can tell him if he needs to leave. Let's see. Yo, yo. Hey, what's going on, Darth? Hang Russell down to do a stage 5 gunner. Nice. Oh yeah, is that the one where you have to like break all of their armor? That one can be rough. Alright, we can hit a quick Rogue if you want, Darth. Well, I don't know if Rogue Gaming is setting up or what, but...
A nearby agent has gone rogue. Rogue agent detected.
There you are. No, I was just waiting to make sure you could hear me, because if we're transferring, I gotta tell you to leave, because I can't, you know, I'd have to do the vote. Alright, let's see. Let's try it. I will let you know.
Another agent has joined your group.
If we could get 3 in here, that'd be pretty sweet. I think we're good. Sweet. Alright, I probably won't leave myself unmuted the whole time we run, but we should be able to make some better callouts now. When will we see the changes to specializations? Unfortunately, they've said that it's... oh, this guy almost went. You talk about the Enforcer? You using it? Yeah, it's fun. I mean, there's a lot of stuff like that, you know, like, obviously everybody uses something, but some things are less known than others. Yeah. Yeah. Fun. Alright. We going for a flag? Let's do it. Marquez, unfortunately, they have said that the specialization rework is delayed to an unknown date at this point. They're working to make sure it's as good as it can be by the time they release it, so we don't have a specific title update or something for when we can expect it at the moment.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Around the corner, that's tough. Yeah, if you guys need to back, you can. I can run back around.
Agent vital signs 0.
They're pushing out hard.
Rogue defender drone
I mean, it's gonna be rough.
detected.
There's a lot of them here.
Agent down. Rogue agent neutralized. Nearby. Rogue status removed.
Also, this mic annoys me because
proximity coverage
my
only.
boys have told me you can like hear my stick clicks when I do that. It's like a super sensitive mic. It's weird. I created a Material Mule character and got the Enforcer in their inbox. Nice. Yeah, what I was told was that if you don't have an Enforcer on your account, but you're eligible for one, like you deleted your original, and you create a new character,
Nearby
then it will
agent
give you a
has
new
become
one.
rogue. Rogue agent
yeah.
nearby.
Put in my stash of transfer, nice. Yeah, that's what I run. Total 20, jeez. You saw earlier, I just hit 11. Jeez. I mean, now that I'm past 10, I'm like not too worried about it.
Nearby agent has gone rogue.
Because like the most you're gonna find in the DZ is people who are 20, and at that point they have 10% or less of an advantage over me. You know, I can deal with that.
Nearby rogue agent killed. Rogue
With
agent
the Seeker.
eliminated.
It's useful to have all 4 characters to get SHE points on all of them. Yeah, for sure. I missed out on that cosmetic mask you're wearing. I love this one, and it's one that not a lot of people have because no one was playing at that time. So, you know, I kind of like the elusiveness of it. Let's see. We could try going on the other side of the street.
Nearby
Yeah.
agent has become rogue.
Can someone just flag?
Rogue agent detected. Rogue explosive seeker mine detected. Nearby agent has gone rogue. Rogue agent.
Oh, just in time for the
neutralized
bots to
nearby.
jump into the chat. That's always fun. I haven't set the chat to the one where it's supposed to like auto block those, and it still didn't do it. But oh well, we got that done. Yeah. The mask was part. It was the completion reward for the Silent Night apparel event, which was the Christmas apparel event for 2019. So, yeah.
Rogue agent nearby.
What's happening here? Why is it just fighting in one building? This is easy, not about looting and extracting. Not in the Division 2, because they have set... The loot quality is so poor in the DZ compared to everywhere else in the game that there's really no point to farm the DZ unless you're trying to get an exclusive item. So, for the most part, it's just people who want to fight are here. A lot of people would say that's why the DZ is bad. I think it could be way better if they actually return to the idea of the DZ as some of the best loot in the game, but a lot of people were against that idea, so... Unfortunately, that's how it's ended up. Rogue, the question that Hendrix just asked in the chat is the perfect embodiment of what's wrong with the DZ in this game. Did you see what he put? He said, what's happening here? Why is it just fighting in one building? Is the DZ not about looting and extracting? It's like, well, ideally it would be, but unfortunately it's a challenging thing.
Contaminated gear.
He's talking about, like, right now, why are we just fighting in one building? I'm like, well, it's just, you know, not enough loot. Or not enough good loot. This guy? Let me know when to flag him. Karma's my favorite vision.
Enemy patrol detected.
Yeah. Best served with a red ring around your shoulder. The best ones. Are all these people still just at the checkpoint?
explosive seeker mine detected.
Oh, yeah, I see some of them up here. Oh, he was a decoy and he's right there. That is stuff.
Serious trauma detected. An agent needs assistance. Agent down.
Oh, there's turrets. There's turrets on it.
Nearby rogue agent killed.
I was trying to get a peek on him before our timer ran out and he was
Agent
hiding behind
killed.
the truck decoyed. That was rough.
Rogue agent neutralized. Rogue agent neutralized nearby.
Turrets are another interesting
Nearby
addition to
agent
the
has
DZ.
become rogue. Nearby. Reception limited.
Well, I
Proximity
just never
coverage only.
understood the
Rogue protocol
argument
deactivated.
about the turrets because like if you were really getting checkpoint
Safe
camp that
area
hard, you could
detected.
just fast travel to another checkpoint. And sure, if you had a bag on you, but if you really cared that much
Engaging
about
land
something
lock.
in your bag, you could just log out for 30 minutes and come back, and you'd be in a different server. So, I don't know. Oh yeah, that's what it is.
Landmark cleared.
Oh, you're good.
Nearby agent has gone rogue.
Yeah.
Rogue agent detected.
Yeah, it's tough. Hopefully that's what Heartland will fix. I'm going into that, by the way.
Rogue
His buddies
striker
are right
drone
downstairs, too.
detected. Detected.
Oh, I love when someone pulls out a shield now.
Nearby agent has become
Easy disorient.
rogue hive detected. Rogue defender drone detected.
Yeah, there's more people in this hallway up here. Oh yeah, road right here. Two of them. I'm gonna get back up the stairs.
Agent down.
Just gonna-
Rogue agent.
He's going around the other
neutralized
side if you hold
nearby.
that one. I'm going over here.
Nearby rogue agent killed.
He's behind you.
An agent needs
Yeah, it's
assistance.
the decoy. Decoys are awful in
Rogue
PvP,
agent
dude.
neutralized nearby.
Yeah.
Rogue agent eliminated. Immediate medical assistance needed.
Yeah.
Agent out of action. Agent killed.
Yeah, that's all good.
Agent down. Rogue explosive seeker mine detected. Nearby rogue agent killed.
That would be nice. I think their the
Rogue
hive was
status
supposed to be
removed.
the replacement for it in a little bit more of a balanced way. You know, your best
Formations
balance is weird.
jammed.
but-
Proximity coverage only. Rogue
Oh no,
agent
I'm not saying
nearby.
it's good, but I'm just saying I'd wonder if now they'd be like, if they brought the sports station, they're like, well, it kind of just outclasses the hive in every way, you know? Yeah. But it would be nice, that's for sure. Legion, how you doing? Welcome in. Maybe I'm weird, but I eventually want to do the DZ scale to the collectibles. I mean, there's times and ways you can get in there without a lot of people. Like, I have to sometimes search for a server with a lot of people. So, you know, I don't think you need to be too scared of it. And yeah, there's not a ton of audio logs, but there's a few.
A nearby agent has gone rogue. Rogue agent detected. Vital signs critical.
So did these guys, unfortunately. Had to do it to them, you know.
Malfunctioning.
Just like out here in the
Online.
DZ. Ooh, now we got a crypto bot in here. Those are fun. Go buy your NFTs, everybody. Ubisoft Quartz, bro. It's the future. Hey, Isabella, how you doing? We
Nearby
might,
agent
Dragon,
has
we
gone
might.
rogue.
Yeah, that seemed like such a weird plan. I don't know why. I mean, you know more about than I do, so you can correct me. But I don't know why Ghost Recon was like the thing to try everything out on.
Rogue explosive seeker mine detected. Rogue defender drone detected.
Yeah.
System curtailed. System
Yeah.
reactivated. Nearby agent has become rogue. Now
Right.
detecting contaminated gear.
Isabella, we covered it a bit earlier in the stream, but once I have a good minute here, I will go over the news again, because I'm sure you're not the only one who jumped in here and is wondering about that. So, we will cover it again in just in a few.
Nearby rogue agent killed. Rogue neutralized nearby. Manhunt initiated. Extraction called.
Quartz flew like a rock. Sadly indicative of Ubisoft recent. Yeah, and I will talk about that a bit more in that video I want to do tomorrow as well.
Heavily armed hostiles guarding location nearby. DZ drop.
You guys want to get this supply drop here? Because I kind of need some kits. I feel like these bosses will drop soon. It did not. If you honestly, if you guys want to hold that hallway too, I could probably clear these guys by myself.
Incoming dark zone drop.
Or you can you can come with. You guys can do whatever. I was just saying I need to kill them really quick for kits. If you get a ton pushing them, just let me know and I can run back over.
An agent needs assistance.
Oh, they flank
Extraction
behind.
helo. Almost within range.
So,
Dark zone drop has been delivered.
alright, well I will hold on to it as long as I can.
Detected. Location guarded by heavily armed hostiles. Vehicle is on site. Rogue
Somebody
striker
pushed me
drone
there.
detected.
So,
Serious trauma detected. Agent down. Agent deceased.
yeah. Oh no. Is that a thing people know? I didn't know that.
Nearby agent has gone rogue. Manhunt status removed. Rogue protocol deactivated. Safe area detected.
But still. Right. They need to make the booster like the healing hive so it's not constantly being... Yeah. Well, they need to do a lot. spam up. I think we know that. Hero, next Friday I should be joining your channel if everything goes according to plan. Well, I certainly appreciate that, Demon, but also, you know, nobody should ever feel obligated or pressured to do that. It's a completely optional thing if people want to do that to support the channel. And so if it's any sort of financial strain or burden on you, do not consider it in the least. I would never ask that of anybody. But if that's not the case, then I very much appreciate that. And I look forward to it. You'll have a cool little badge by your name and all that.
Contaminated gear detected.
Alright, I'm coming back over here.
Rogue agent nearby.
Also, thank you all very much for hanging out and for the likes. If anybody has not dropped a like yet, we're only 2 away from 60. So if you want to support the channel and the stream, I very much appreciate it. Thank you all for just hanging out and watching. Usually it drops a bit when we go into the DZ, but everyone's still here. I appreciate it. Lucas, how you doing? Welcome in. Where is he now? Oh, he thinks he can come up here. I'm trying to see. He's just running loops. Yeah, hit me.
Explosive seeker mine detected. Rogue stinger hive detected.
I just got the Vile Mask as a dank yield. It certainly can be. A lot of people use it with different setups. I use it with Eclipse, so it certainly has uses, yeah. Lucas, you're not the only one who's asking. Isabella was asking too, and so in a sec, once this run is over, I will cover it again. We talked about it at the beginning of the stream, but I'm sure there's more people than just yourselves who want to know, so we will go over it again. So yeah, just give me a sec for this run to be over. Nerd killing people somewhere. After this run, I'm gonna cover the Codename Reaper thing again, so I got people asking about it, so I'll take a sec. Oh, they're back here in this hallway.
Rogue status removed. Rogue agent detected.
Don't mute it. Just get the double talk. I get so self-conscious about it, though. That's why I don't know.
Nearby agent has
What?
become rogue. Agent down. Now detecting contaminated gear. Vital signs critical. Extraction called for. Nearby rogue agent killed.
Maybe, yeah. It would
Serious
certainly
trauma
be
detected.
nice.
Agent out of action.
Alright, I'm gonna cover that super quick.
Agent
This
killed.
we're in DZ South, Slim.
Safe area entered.
I use the Vile Mask for components to level up my PvP gear. I mean, whatever works, right? Okay, so for anyone who's not here earlier, who's not seen this, recently, Jeff Grubb, who's an industry kind of insider and news person, did a podcast where he talked about some general Ubisoft news, you know, with all the cancellations and whatnot. And he talked about that apparently there is another new Division spin-off in the works called Codename Reaper. And so that led everyone, and it was supposedly a battle royale that they had play tested last year, but it got shelved due to mixed reception. And now they're kind of retooling it, adding in some new elements. Everyone's like, is there really another new spin-off in the works, because that kind of sounds like what Heartland was rumored to be. There was a lot of confusion, and I was maybe thinking about doing a video on it, but I kind of had my own thoughts, and then luckily Tom Henderson jumped in this morning and said, this is Heartland to my understanding, and I concur with that kind of conclusion on his part. So for anyone who had heard about this or was curious, Heartland is basically what Codename Reaper is and whatever they were talking about there. So there's not, to anyone's knowledge, another new spin-off coming. It's just more stuff about Heartland, and I will leave it at that. But that is the kind of spin-off rumors that have been going around. A lot of people were asking me questions about it. People were making videos on it, and so it's been going around. Just wanted to clear that up for anybody who was curious. And so yeah, hopefully that clears it up, Lucas and Isabella. I want to be a member. I love the channel. Well, thank you very much, Demon. I appreciate that. Rogue life indeed.
A Shade agent has claimed the Dark Zone drop. Reception limited. Proximity coverage only. Dark Zone drop has expired. Nearby agent has gone rogue. Rogue explosive seeker mine detected.
How many
Immediate
people
medical
flagged
assistance needed. Agent down. Rogue agent neutralized.
What's going on,
Hero is
Drank?
returning
Yes,
to
I'm
base.
playing on a Series X.
Rogue agent neutralized
indeed.
nearby. An agent needs assistance. Nearby rogue agent killed.
We can invite him if we want. Get a 4-man. Always takes a second to send it.
Nearby agent has become rogue.
I clicked it, did I not, game?
Rogue agent detected. Agent down.
Oh, one down.
Rogue agent eliminated.
Yeah,
Rogue agent
they
neutralized
didn't do too
nearby.
well there.
Extraction called.
Well, I guess that guy's not joining. Is what it is. This guy, though. Why you run? How did he make it in there?
Nearby rogue agent killed. Vital signs critical.
So flag destroyers are down the guy.
Agent out of action. Extraction helo. Almost within range. Rogue agent neutralized nearby.
Thank you.
Nearby rogue agent killed.
We can get up on this checkpoint for a while. Oh, it's always nighttime, man. It's always raining, so you can see the least amount possible. That's just a rule. Yeah. Yeah, that was peak atmosphere.
Another agent. is
Oh, he
behind
joined
your
as... That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Jeez. Okay, love con. Oh yeah, I already read that. And we got another bot. Just in time for me to look back at the chat. Wonderful. I missed out on the first Heartland Alpha test since I didn't pay attention to my email. Jeez. You're not the only one I've heard that from. That happened to my friend too. But it just means you got a bigger surprise, you know, coming in later.
Nearby agent has gone rogue.
I totally agree. Saw Epic's video about it. I highly doubt they'd put. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely, Lucas.
An agent needs assistance. Rogue agent neutralized nearby. Helo is headed back. Manhunt now in effect.
Oh, it's nice. You just get a ton of elevation. It's like a big checkpoint, you know, rampart kind of. Yeah, there's no cross-save or play, unfortunately. And you have two or more... You can have one... Yeah, what Drang said there. One weapon, one gear piece. This is a PvP build. Do you have any, like, questions specifically about build Slim? I can certainly try and explain something. But you'd have to elaborate a little more beyond that. Just mean like you're confused about how to synergize a build or what? Yeah, this is working pretty well.
Rogue hive detected.
Although now I love how earlier there was like 6 people ready to fight, now there's like 2. Oh yeah, bring out the fire.
Rogue striker drone detected. Rogue defender drone detected.
Jeez.
Serious trauma detected.
Yeah.
Agent down.
Yeah, I don't really know what happened to me either.
Agent
Oh,
deceased.
he's sniping, that's why. Someone got a
Agent
Nemi
down.
back there.
Nearby rogue agent
Stay
killed.
away, say less. Yeah, he's
Rogue
really...
agent
They can see your...
neutralized nearby.
Yeah, they can see your feet under those.
An agent needs assistance. Nearby rogue agent killed.
Jeez. Has anyone else experienced their game getting reset?
Cleared.
I've heard of that from my friend,
Rogue
Rank. It
protocol
hasn't happened to me,
deactivated.
but I have heard of that.
Safe
And yeah, it's
area
definitely
detected.
annoying. Getting tired of using so many users to lower proficiency. Using the bombardier drone. I feel the pain, Powerbomb. I'm kind of glad that I don't feel the need to like min-max that. I just hit 11 earlier and I'm satisfied with that for now.
Rogue agent nearby. Exiting safe room.
Nice, Guru.
Rogue portal initiated. Vital signs critical.
We're not gonna talk about that one, chat.
Agent out of action.
We're not gonna
Agent
talk about that
killed.
one. Whatever you want.
Nearby agent has become rogue.
Is in PvP and Division just awesome? Well, I wouldn't
Rogue
play it if I didn't enjoy it.
detected.
So, if you want PvP slander, you're probably talking to the wrong guy. I guess how to create one overall based on
Rogue
gameplay style,
status
sniper versus
removed.
assault, for example.
Safe area entered.
Based on gameplay style. So, no, you can switch anything basically anytime you want, Slim. You're never locked into anything. But really what you want to do is that every
Agent
high-end
down.
piece has these brands. You see they give you different bonuses at the top there. Weapon damage, damage to armor, damage to health. If you want to go for one that's like an assault or an AR, you want one piece of Fenris generally to give you AR damage. There's one for a sniper. That's really where you started. You get your pieces, kind of ones that give you bonuses that are useful to what you want. And then your core attributes, you get one per piece, so you have 6 total. You see that's the armor roll there. You can have armor, weapon damage, or skill stuff. and that kind of further focuses how you want to lay stuff out. I'd say that's a good base way to start it. And yeah, you just kind of go from there. You're never locked into anything, so feel free to experiment with whatever you want, and you can always change it later, you know?
Leaving safe room.
Hey, what's going on, hard hitter? How you doing? Agent down. I feel compelled to level her. Yeah, no, I feel that powerful.
Allied agent now rogue.
Can we talk about that one? I mean, I don't really want to. I can see how other people would. But, you know, I think I'm okay. I appreciate you being interested, though, you know? How about that? Let's talk about that one. That went better. Ow. Did Secret Mine explode after I killed him? Just hit 14. Nice. Yeah, builds are definitely mainly about your gear. Weapons are just kind of a complement. You know, they have one talent per thing, but they're typically not too impactful. So gear is really where the majority of build making is at, you know. If you want PvP stuff specifically, I did make a PvP guide a while ago where I did kind of explain what goes into me making a build. But that's kind of off the understanding that someone has the basics of build making down, so I don't know if that would be the most helpful for your situation. On the right. I'm gonna need a res. This is gonna kill me.
Serious trauma.
Eagle bear buff.
Agent down. Rogue
Yeah.
agent
Well, at
neutralized.
least I knew it was coming. Hard left. There's somebody over there. Yeah, it was indeed the longest video I'd made. Well, anything that wasn't streamed. Yeah, I was pretty proud of how that turned out. It took a lot of planning. I mean, it was a few months in the works of me, like, scripting it all and all that, but it was fun. And it seemed like a lot of people really benefited from it, which is all I could have asked for, so. Coming around the corner up here. No, that was mine. Track number super far.
Rogue defender drone detected. Rogue explosive seeker mine detected.
Oh, what's going on,
Agent
Morton?
needs assistance.
Yeah, we'll cover it again. But I think you'll understand what's going on once I show it. Guys, Morton wants to know about the spin-off now. I'm in hot water. Yeah, he was in was it the Delta company? Yeah. I honestly didn't even know about that until you talked about it at one point. Yeah, yeah. I think Morton said at one point that they were thinking about restarting this. Yeah, it'd be pretty cool. Yeah, that's certainly. I mean, And considering what it looks like they're
Extraction
doing for your
called
4 and 5, it seems like it'd be helpful for sure.
Agent down. Rogue agent neutralized nearby.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, holding this off from 2 angles is rough, but we're doing it. We killed them all on one side. You've watched it 3 times. Well, that's dedication. I hope it helped to some degree. Love the sound of the EB? Yeah, I love it too. Is the Dark Zone generally harder than the rest of the game? As far as PvE content, no, it's actually easier than a lot of endgame things.
Explosive seeker mine
But obviously it
detected.
has PvP, and that's a different beast than a lot of other content in the game.
An agent needs assistance. Nearby rogue agent killed.
Go for it, why not?
Rogue hive detected.
Oh, I
Helo
got
is
to
on
take a note
site.
right there.
Vital signs critical.
It's rough.
Agent out of action.
Might be able to res me.
Contaminated gear detected. Rogue defender drone detected. Agent down.
Tough. Yeah, more than what we were talking about was that there's been a lot of people talking about this Codename Reaper thing recently that Jeff Grubb talked about on his podcast. But a lot of people were thinking it sounded very similar to like Heartland, but he was saying it was apparently a new spin-off. But then good old Tom Henderson this morning was just saying this is Heartland to my understanding, which was kind of what I concurred with, but I hadn't said anything about it. So that's what it was. While Morton wanted to know, I had to tell him, you know. So yeah, I had a lot of people asking about it, so I wanted to clear it up for everybody. But that's all it is. Good old Heartland. Are you still got the manhunt, or I'm coming back? I run the companion build you made for PvP. That's what I'm running right now, hard hitter, so I'm glad you like it.
Helo is returning to base.
Back to vacation. Well, I hope you're enjoying it.
Manhunt status removed. Rogue
And I'm
protocol
excited for,
deactivated.
you know, the things to come in
Exiting
August.
safe room. Helo is headed back.
Does anyone have people on them? Oh, you do, Rogue, huh?
An agent needs assistance.
A good number of people. Yeah. I'm curious, are you streaming directly from Xbox to YouTube? Yes. Well, I use an Elgato,
Detected.
so I have that plugged in, and through that software I'm doing it, if that makes sense.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Really need to get an EB. They're fun.
Agent down.
They're fun. That's a lot of people. Alright,
Agent
we should
killed.
regroup because they're gonna keep hunting us, I feel like. Yeah, I'll meet you there. I am good. Last week, then back to full speed ahead. Well, enjoy the last... Well, you got a few days left.
Agent
Yeah.
down. A nearby agent has gone rogue.
I'm sure a week's away from the community antics.
Rogue
I'd be real
hive
excited to come back to
detected.
that, but... It'll be fun.
Safe area detected.
I'm excited to find out about some of these quality of life
Cleared.
features that are supposedly a big focus for Season 10.
Rogue status. Rogue agent
My work right now
detected.
driving forklifts, listening to me, putting my 2 cents in from time to
Exiting
time. Well, I
safe road.
appreciate you tuning in, man.
Rogue agent nearby. An agent needs assistance. Manhunt now in effect. Rogue explosive seeker mine detected. Rogue agent neutralized. Rogue agent eliminated. Agent down.
Yeah, Morton, Rogue Gaming here is officially requesting you bring back the sports station. Gotta throw that one out there.
Detected. Rogue agent neutralized nearby.
No, a lot of people attack me in different issues. Oh, for sure. No, when you're on vacation, that's gotta be the main focus. Otherwise, it's not a vacation.
Nearby agent has become rogue.
Alright, we got a lot of people at this store already. One down. The other one's low.
Rogue agent neutralized. Contaminated gear detected. Rogue agent eliminated.
Gotta get rid of that bot.
An agent needs assistance.
Does Outrider scratch the Division itch very well? For me, not really, but it does kind of scratch a different itch. I think it provides a different level of like action gameplay that Division doesn't, to a degree. But no, as far as like Division specifically, it doesn't really satisfy that for me. Hey, it happens. Still endeavoring to get a Scorpio. Well, I wish you the best of luck on your hunt. It's a fun gun, for sure. This guy's his decoy down there. Sounds good, Morton. Enjoy the last stretch of your vacation, and we look forward to your return. Scorpio's extremely fun, yeah. What's going on, Shane? Yes, I can, indeed. Yeah, we got a sec here. I have a video on this as well. If you want me to link it in the chat, I will, because obviously I go into more detail there. But it's basically Companion. A lot of what's focused around Eagle Bear Catharsis. That's the general look. Let me know if you want the link, and I'll drop that in the chat after this run. So yeah, it's fun. Lost a pestilence in the DZ 2 days ago. RIP.
Rogue artillery turret detected. Agent down. Nearby
There
rogue
are
agent
the
killed.
skills. Can't believe you. Can't believe you do that to the game. Nope, it was fine until you used it, man.
Now detecting contaminated gear.
This guy thinks he's running with a full shield.
Rogue stinger hive detected.
Oh dear, with that.
Rogue defender drone detected.
If we get in this room over here, they'll have a hard time hitting us with it. Yes, it is definitely my go-to at the moment. Let me get a link for it. Where is it at? This one. All right, I'll pin this in the chat for anybody who wants it. There you go.
Vital signs critical. Agent incapacitated.
Oh man.
Agent killed.
Yeah, no problem, Shane. By the way, the projection from Leap is still a P in Countdown. Oh yeah. No, that's what I run on the majority of my ones in there. Just throw on those mods and you're kind of set.
Manhunt status.
Alright, I'm gonna go for... Oh, did we finish it? Let's see. I'm gonna get out there and see. I gotta go in a minute, so if you guys want to run like a
Rogue
countdown,
protocol
I could do that.
deactivated.
I mean, not countdown,
Safe area
conflict,
entered.
or whichever.
Leaving safe room. Rogue agent detected.
Let's run one of those.
Landmark.
This dude
engaged.
ruined all our fun. Pin of shame on the stream here. Slog Turl. You brought in the mortar and ruined our fun. Shame. Are you talking about like the cosmetic mask that I'm wearing here, Shane, or the mask in that video, or this mask? The gear one or the cosmetic one? No, don't be sorry, you're good. It's just, you know, the way that the game names them is hard to know sometimes. Unfortunately, you can't get it anymore. It was the completion reward for the Silent Night Apparel event, which took place back in winter of 2019. So, yeah. But it's a cool one. I like it. Dang. The 1% drop, huh? Yeah. I got both of mine from the chest. Jeez. Wow. There's luck all around. Absolutely, Drying. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Alright, everybody. We're going to do one conflict game before I sign off here. I have so many, like, good clips that I could upload into something, but... Alright, let's, are you guys ready to queue in? Alright, let's see if this... Oh, here, I'll cancel it. Yeah. Let me know once you guys both accept it. I don't know if Say Less is gonna do it or not. Okay, well, I'm gonna cancel it and we'll get him out of here. Sorry, sir. Thanks for the runs. You helped us succeed. the most brutal way of doing it. Did you guys get the vote for him? There we go.
An agent has
No, you're
left
good to go.
your group.
Alright, I'm starting the conflict one. Because 10 bots have showed up in the chat. Jeez.
An agent is no longer in your group.
Aw, Rogue didn't accept the conflict queue. Jeez. I invited you back.
Another agent has joined your group.
Alright, ready? Well, I had to cancel it and then remove him and then do it again. There we go, we're all in now. Hope to keep listening at work, it's entertaining. Keep me busy. Yeah, of course. Done any speed runs? No, that's typically not my forte, you know. This morning I was ranked 9th and 14th, but I'm sure that changed by now. For what? The leagues or what? Tough. I missed it. I was talking to chat. Say it again. Say it again. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Need those classifieds. Especially, I mean, just forget all the rest. They should just bring back Pred, Nomad, and Striker, clearly. Those are the most balanced ones. Oh, yeah. Oh, is Unbreakable not enough for you, man? You want even more? God, Banshee. I mean, Banshee was fun in Div 1, but in this game it'd be awful with no burst healing. You just get shredded instantly. Well, I mean, you can make a speedrun out of anything, Dragon, you know? That's what PvP needs, is unbalanced gear to incentivize people to play it. Yeah.
Neutralize all enemies before you run out of reinforcements.
Remember when they were going to make the Dark Zone the only place to get 515 gear, and then everyone bullied them and they didn't do it? Oh, God. There's so much. In the middle. Yeah.
Rogue explosive
Dang.
Seeker mine detected.
Well, welcome to Georgetown.
An agent needs assistance.
Oh,
Serious trauma
I didn't know they were
detected.
pushing that hard.
Agent down. Agent down.
What's going on, Brandon?
Agent killed.
Well, Dragon, I mean, people speedrun the raids, they speedrun different missions. I don't know about the entire game. I don't know if that's what they're referring to. Yeah, Hard Hitter was just doing the leagues and stuff. So there's plenty of stuff you can speedrun within the larger game. No, the respawn counter is at the top. So you can, your team gets 16 respawns from the start. And it's Yeah, whoever runs out first loses, basically. Whoever gets wiped first. They have this one, they have domination, which is just like hold different points.
An agent needs
And then they have
assistance.
team elimination, which is round based. Yeah, I like domination. So. This is rough though. What's going on right now? Yeah, skill builds are even worse in conflict because they give you less kits, and it's just harder to counter everything.
Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent down. Agent killed.
Bring back the light with M4 and the Lavoa? Absolutely. Although somebody apparently said that the Lavoa, they saw it being full auto in Resurgence's gameplay. So that's W for Resurgence right there. One farm system corruption is still available as it once was in the DZ. Yes, it is still a DZ exclusive gear set.
Boost online. Rogue explosive seeker mine detected. An agent needs assistance. System malfunctioning.
Alright, well, I just got
System
3 of them. I'm going for the
restored.
boost. Alright, chat, we're going to turn this around. This is the last game I'm going to do, then I got to hop off. Thank you all for staying around for so long.
Allies have acquired
If
the
you
boost.
haven't yet, we're only 1 like away from 70 likes. So if you want to support the stream and the channel and the content, I'd very much appreciate it. But regardless, thank you all for hanging out. This is a little longer than our normal stream, but obviously I wouldn't be doing it if it weren't fun, so. Alright, let them all pass, then we go in behind and mess them up.
Rogue striker drone detected. Agent down.
That's 2 down, wait for him to come back again. I'm just on YouTube, hard hitter. Thank you all for the likes. Appreciate it. Past that 70 threshold. It's kind of sad that this is what conflict comes to, but when there's no radar and weird rule sets, that's what happens.
Rogue explosive seeker mine detected.
A specialization supply drop has been arranged for you.
Oh, there you are. Go. No.
Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent down.
Tough.
Agent killed.
Alright, we've brought
The
the
enemy is
margin
claiming
here a
the
lot
supply
closer,
drop.
though. We can do this.
An agent needs assistance.
Supply drop is being claimed by the enemy. The specialization supply drop
Well,
has
I'd be
fallen
more
into enemy
concerned about them
hands.
getting that drop, except they have 3 technicians, so those rockets are not very scary.
Agent down.
Well, that is tough.
You don't have many reinforcements left.
Rogue striker drone detected. System curtailed. An agent needs assistance.
Oh, they can't. You're good. But even so, I mean, it doesn't matter. I think YouTube only like goes against it if you do like a bunch, you know. If you drop 1 here and there, it doesn't really matter. Okay, well now we're just Wait, we're turning this around. One's already up there, so watch out. I got one down. We gotta try and get that dude on the roof. If he peeks again, we all beam him. Oh yeah, come up here with us. Come here, Darth. Oh, on us!
There are no more reinforcements.
Wow.
Immediate
fire.
medical assistance needed.
Status is ruined all.
Agent down. Agent deceased.
Vile? I don't think that's the problem, but maybe that's just me. It's just that there's no...
Boost about to activate.
Yeah, solid first game.
Rogue explosive seeker mine detected. Boost now active.
Well, chat, I tried, but sometimes that's just how it goes. Oh no, you're good, hard hitter. I have 108 pulse for
Boost
the all
is being
gear,
taken
nice.
by the
I'm
enemy.
still trying to get a 10% mod.
The enemy has acquired the boost.
Yeah.
An agent needs assistance.
Well, you have to get an invite though. I don't
It's
know
a
if
lot.
you VPN your way through their verification system. But you would have had to have the forethought to do that when you signed up, right? Because they only sent the invites to people who were in Europe. Yeah, well, they used to follow me, and then I think they unfollowed all of the content creators. I have to go there. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I don't know what was up with that. Alright, GG's. Everybody, that is a wrap on the stream. Unfortunately, we didn't get that last one, but that's alright. We had fun, and that's what matters. So, thank you all very
Safe
much
area
for
detected.
tuning in. I appreciate it. And, yeah, of course, we got a lot more videos coming up in the future. As always, thank you, Brandon. Yeah, we got a video tomorrow. More stuff coming up before next week. And before too long, we should hear about the TU16 PTS and all the good stuff for that. So, you know, stay tuned. We got a lot of fun stuff coming. But I'll do another stream next week, of course. Videos until then. But thank you all very much for hanging out. Brandon, Hard Hitter, Dragon, Dubsta, Powerbomb, Dry Ink, Primate, Shane, Big J. Obviously, shout out to Rogue Gaming and Darth for jumping in the game here. Guru, everybody that was in here earlier, I appreciate you. You know who you are. Thank you, Lucas. That's very kind of you. But yeah, everybody, that's all I got to say. I will catch you next time, and until then, everybody, Rogue Gold out.